So you need some help studying for English. Well, welcome to the English Academy with Mac, and today we're going to be talking about some study tips that you can apply to help you excel in your exams. Today we're going to be focusing on comprehension. And the first tip that I have for reading comprehension is to read the questions first. So why we're going to read the questions first is this is going to give you a better understanding of what to look for in the passage when you do go and read that text. While reading the questions, it's also important that we pick out key words from the questions, right? Looking at our 5W and H is really important, right? Looking at line numbers as well as certain key words that are going to indicate where we can find answers from the text. So, after you read the questions and we've highlighted certain keywords, when you read your passage, it's also important to annotate the passage, right? Make notes on the passage and understand what is going on in each paragraph. So, what I recommend students do is read one paragraph and then summarize in your mind what was that paragraph about before moving to the next one. This is going to give you a better understanding of each paragraph, right? Like they're a small piece of this puzzle. In order to understand the whole puzzle, we have to understand these small components. So do your best to understand each paragraph before moving to the next one when you're reading your reading comprehension. So now that you've read the questions and you've read the passage, it's time for you to answer the questions. And one thing to note about the questions is that they often follow the flow of the story. So in the first question of the reading comprehension, the answer is going to be closer to paragraph 1. Now another helpful tip is to be careful and really take a look at the marks awarded for the questions as well. If a question is worth 2 marks, then you might want to look out for 2 things to look for in the passage. These marks beside question can also be a great way to judge the difficulty of a question. If a question is 2 marks, it's going to be harder to answer than a question that is 1 mark. Alright guys, well I hope you learned some quick, helpful tips when it comes to your reading comprehension. Remember, keep up the good practice and keep up the great work.